Bringing the head to gently rest down on the floor. Crawling the fingertips as far away as you can while relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. Begin to notice your breath without changing, just observing where you are this morning. Are your breaths feeling long or shallow? Are they resting in your chest or belly? Notice how your body feels. What's feeling light and what's feeling heavy. Begin to empty your breath all the way out through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, fill up the belly into the ribs and chest. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Do that a couple more times here, beginning to empty out any stale energy in the body, any tension you're holding on to. Inhaling through the nose, a fresh new breath. Remembering that you have control over your attitude, over the energy you allow into your space. So allow yourself to make it a positive energy. Take 2 more breaths just like this, exhaling out through the mouth. And as you begin to inhale and exhale through the nose, begin to crawl the hands towards the right, maybe leaving the edge of the mat. Bringing the left hand to stack over the right. Gaze falls to the left. Crown of the head is resting gently on the mat. Neck is relaxed. Side body is opening up, lengthening. Begin to engage your Ujjayi breath. Send your breath towards the back of your throat. Create a slight constriction. Allow your breath to become audible. It'll sound a bit like the ocean waves crashing. Use your breath to keep your mind from wandering during your practice. To connect your breath to the movements. To clear the mind. And build a fire in the belly. Begin to crawl the hands through center and then send them over towards the left. Maybe bringing the right hand to stack over the left, stretching out the other side of the body. Maybe taking this time to set an intention for your practice. The theme that I'm offering is self-study, self-reflection. If you'd like to create your own word, feeling, or phrase, something that brings intention to your movement this morning, you can do that now. And begin to crawl yourself back through center. Relaxing the jaw and neck. Begin to thread the right arm through the side body, sending it over towards the left. Letting your gaze follow, roll onto the right shoulder. Maybe tent up on the fingers. You can place your left hand on a block, or you can stay right here, maybe taking a half bind. Beginning to open up and stretch out the shoulders. Firing up the breath in the belly. Begin to crawl the right hand back through center and then switch sides, threading the left arm over to the right, rolling onto the left shoulder. Stretching out the other side of the mat. I think this time of quarantine is an awesome time to practice self-study, self-reflection, to ask yourself why when you find you are restraining from your self-practice, not doing things that you normally would do to take care of yourself. Taking the time to pause, to reflect, to move past any fears, to let them go. Bring your arms back through center. Begin to rock up. You can draw the legs together and sit the hips back on the heels. Option to tuck the toes here. Begin to find a clasp in the fingers. Flip them away from your body. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the arms like you're taking your cow. Exhale, round the spine, bring the arms out in front of you like you're taking cat and tabletop. Take a few more of these cat-cows, letting the neck lower and the crown of the head lift as the arms lift. Beginning to wake up the spine, the lower back, wiggling out any tightness or tension. Inhale, bring the arms through center. Exhale, stretch the arms to the right, stretching out the left side body. Gaze can fall towards the left. If you'd like to, if that clasp is becoming uncomfortable, you can bring the palms together and just send them over your head. Sometimes that can be more helpful in stretching out that side body. Inhale through center. Exhale the other side. Keeping the spine long, core is engaged. Lengthening. Inhale through center. Exhale, find the clasp. Take it behind your neck. Let the head drop down. Stretch out the back of the neck. Drop the left hand down on the mat next to you and bring the right hand over to the left ear, stretching out the side of the neck. Don't be afraid to move the neck side to side, trying to find that sweet spot. Holding it there for a few breaths once you do. Taking care to wake up every part of the body this morning. And go ahead and drop the right hand down. Take the left hand to the right ear. Stretch out the other side of the neck. Still engaging that Ujjayi breath here, even in stillness, even in moments of quiet. Allow your mind to remain focused. Begin to bring both hands down by your side. If your toes were tucked, you can untuck them. Beginning to lift the knees off the mat. Leaning back into the arms, stretching out the tops of the ankles. Lifting them, even if it's just a tiny bit, just to the point where you feel it in your body. You can lower down and come back into it if this stretch is a little intense. Awesome job remembering to breathe. And then go ahead and plant your hands down on the mat in front of you. Flip your hands so that your fingers are facing you. You can widen the legs slightly and begin to sink the heels, the hips back so that the wrist peels slightly off the mat, stretching out the back side of the forearm all the way down into the wrists. Drawing the belly button in, engaging the core, engaging your breath. Again, maybe rocking in and out of this rest warm up here. And then begin to find your tabletop, flipping your hands away, maybe shaking out the wrists for a second. Shoulders stacked over wrists, hips over knees. Take a moment to pat out the tops of the feet on the mat, releasing any tension in the feet or toes. Giving our feet some love as they carry us everywhere we go. Maybe tucking the toes again, sinking the hips back, stretching out the toes. And can go ahead and find your tabletop. Inhale, extend the right arm long and the left leg back behind you. Exhale, crunch the knee to the elbow. Round the spine, engage the core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch in. We're taking 3 more on this side. You can take them at your own breath. And if you finish quickly, you can take 5 on the other side as well. Thinking about lengthening as long as you can. Switching sides now on that inhale. And really firing up and engaging the core on the exhale. Beginning to wake up the body. Feeling yourself get energy with that inhale. Still thinking about releasing tension and stale energy on an exhale. After 5 on both sides, you can come back down into your tabletop. Beginning to wake up the hips and glutes, taking some donkey kicks. Inhale, slightly round the spine, lift the right knee, crunch it in towards your chest. Exhale, kick the foot towards the ceiling. Bottom of the foot is flexed towards the sky. That's 1. Trying to keep the core as still as possible here, making sure we're not rounding, arching the spine. Last one, kick the foot to the sky, hold it here, and then pulse the foot upwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your foot here, ground down through your right hand, peel open for the left, reach for the back foot. Use the opposite pull in the hand and foot to find balance and equilibrium. Use your gaze to find balance. If you fall out of it, just wiggle it out and come back. 3, 2, 1, release. We're going to take that on the other side, taking those donkey kicks. Inhale, lift the left foot, exhale, kick. 4 more. Engaging the core, keeping the neutral spine, just working those hip and glute muscles. 1 more. Keep it here and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peel open from the right hand, ground down through the left, reach for the back foot. Lift the heart, open the chest. Gaze is straight ahead. And slowly release. Begin to tuck the toes. Inhale, cow. Exhale, find your cat. This time hover the knees 3 inches off the mat. Inhale, lower the knees, find cow. Exhale, cat, hover the knees. And then go ahead and send the heels down towards the mat. Find downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Draw the chest towards your thighs. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch all the way through the tips of the fingers. Try and find an arch in the lower back. Begin to roll on the toes, find a high plank, bring the shoulders to stack on the wrists, engage the core, and lower to the floor as slowly as you can. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra, draw the shoulders back and down, take a baby back bend, and then roll back down to the floor. Bring the left arm out long like a T, and bring the right arm to a 95-degree angle out on the right side. Begin to kick the right foot towards your lower back and then peel open, sending the foot towards the left, opening up that left shoulder. Maybe drawing that right hand closer towards the body, or setting it all the way behind you, potentially finding a clasp in the hands. Head can be relaxed. Roll back through center. Kick the right arm out long, draw the left foot in and peel open the other way. Stretch out the right shoulder. Remember to breathe. And as you're moving through your practice today, if you find yourself feeling negative thoughts, feeling resistance of a pose, then ask yourself why. Ask what you're afraid of. Let it go and feel stronger. Begin to roll back through center. Draw the arms back under your armpits. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, send your gaze to your hands, and walk the feet to meet your hands. Let the feet come out to the long edges of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Excuse me. Allow yourself to have a bend in the knees. Hands can come to opposite elbows, swaying for a wide-legged ragdoll. Or you can begin to find a side twist, drawing the right hand towards the left ankle, and then the left hand towards the right ankle. Gently pulling, letting the elbows bend, finding a side twist. And then switching sides. Or again, you can just hang through center. Maybe finding a sway in the hips, pedaling out the feet, the legs, letting gravity release tension in the lower back. And begin to heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, begin to roll up through the spine, send the arms overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, fold a little deeper. One more time here. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Moving into sun A. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop the feet back, chaturanga, lower halfway to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more, sun A. Inhale, bend the knees, step or hop, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, arms sweep up, maybe find an arch in the back, the gaze goes towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop the feet back, lower halfway to the ground. Make your way to downward facing dog. Awesome job. Inhale the right leg into the air. On an exhale, draw the knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, extend the leg long, lengthen. Exhale, crunch the knee towards the left elbow. Find a side body crunch. Inhale, extend long. One more, exhale the knee to the nose, round the spine, engage the core, and drop the foot down between the hands, lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Find your low lunge, begin to sink back into your half splits, flowing through your low lunge and your half splits here. Actively waking up the hips, hamstrings. Allowing yourself to move at a speed where you can still feel the stretch. As we're gaining some more energy here, begin to come back into your lunge. Heel toe the right foot towards the long edge of the mat. Bring both hands towards the inside. Find your lizard pose. If you can inch your left foot back a little bit, you can do that. From here, we're going to do a little mini lizard push-ups. So keeping our hands where we are, we're going to bend the arms, drop the chest to the floor, and press up. Your foot can roll onto the short edge. Just make sure your knee follows your toes. We have 5 here. Bring it down, press up. Engage the core, let your arms do the work. 2 more. Awesome job, last one. Heel toe the foot back to frame in the center. So hands are on the outside of the foot now. Begin to tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Bring hands to heart center and pulse up and down here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into the high lunge, high on the left toes. Exhale, twist right. Hook the elbow over the knee. Option to open the arms here. Engage the core. Send your breath to the areas feeling tight. Release any doubt you're having in yourself right now. Inhale, arms to center. Step the left foot to meet the right. Let your weight drop into your heels, chair pose. Draw the belly button in, tuck the tailbone. Sweep the arms back on an exhale, lift onto the balls of the feet. Inhale, chair pose, 2 more of those. Exhale, lift and sweep, stay low in your seat. Last one. Exhale, lift off. Awesome job. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands through heart center, twist left, almost there. Option to find your side crow here, or maybe open the arms, find a bind. Keep breathing, this is awesome, you're doing great. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Take 2 breaths here, maybe pedal out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow your way to downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. You can drop the knees, do chaturanga. Taking that on the left side, inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend long, you've got it. Exhale, knee to right elbow, side twist. Inhale, extend long, last one. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Engage the core. Drop the foot, come down into your low lunge, and take that flow on the other side. Allow your mind to refocus. Ask if you can still hear your breath. Use it to get you through the practice. Allow yourself to feel light and happy. Smile. Begin to come back into your low lunge. Heel toe the foot out to the long edge. Find your lizard. You can inch your hands slightly towards the right, so that the right hand is towards the long edge of the mat and the left hand is through center. Coming into our push-ups via 5 here. Again, letting your arms do the work. Engage in the core, hips are open. Last 2. 1 more. Awesome. Heel to the foot back through center. Frame the foot with the hands. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Come into your high lunge. Hands through heart center. And pulse here. Down and up, lowering and lifting the right knee. For 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg long. Keep breathing. You've got it. Twist left. Option to open the arms. Draw the belly button in. Awesome job. Find chair. Inhale, arms to center. Step the right foot to meet the left. Taking 3 of those chair flows again. Exhale, lift off. Send the arms back. Inhale, arms to center. 2 more. Last one, big exhale, engage the core, sink low. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands through heart center, twist right. Make sure both knees are aligned. Keep the chest lifted. Awesome job. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Take 2 breaths, maybe pedal out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow your way through downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Take 2 big breaths here, sighing out through the mouth. Letting go any fears, any doubts. Refocusing the mind, feeling positive, telling yourself, you've got this. Inhale, bend the knees, send your gaze to your hands, step or hop. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, extend in mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose. We're going into some step backs here. You can bring your hands through heart center or send them back behind you. Starting on the left leg, step it directly back and forward, and then send it back in a diagonal, and forward, and then to the left, and back. You have 2 more. Sending it back, staying low in your seat, diagonal, to the side. You've got it. Last one. Bring your left foot back to meet the right, and then step it back as far as you can. Peel open to the left, find your goddess pose. Option to stay flat-footed or to come up on the toes, on the balls of your feet. We're doing pulses here. Awesome, keep breathing. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, sink 1 inch lower. Inhale, extend the legs, arms sweep up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Turn the toes towards the long edge of the mat. Option to take your headstand here or to find some rest. Maybe finding movement in the hips. Taking a few more moments here. If you're trying your headstand, allowing yourself the freedom to fall, to try against a wall, whatever you gotta do. Begin to plant your hands down on the mat in front of you. Inhale, spine is long, halfway lift. Crawl the hands towards the front of the mat. Frame the right foot, step the foot back to meet the left, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, step or hop, half lift. Exhale, fold. Preparing for that chair flow on the other side. Inhale, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, sink down to the heels. Hands can be at heart center or arms can be back. Beginning to take those 3 rounds. Step the right foot back and forward. Awesome job. You can take these at your own breath. We can stay here at this pace. Last time through. This time, bring the right foot to meet the left. Exhale and fold. Bring your peace sign fingers to your big toes. You can take a bit of a wider stance. Let the elbows fall out to the side. Drop the head. Let the neck relax and fold. The chest down towards the legs. Taking a few big breaths here, sighing it out. Allowing yourself to take in a fresh new breath. Maybe letting a smile spread across the face. Begin to release that clasp. Plant your hands down on the mat in front of you. You can place your hands on blocks to bring the mat to you. Begin to really think about engaging the core here. We're going to do toe taps. So take a big breath in. On an exhale, envision yourself lifting your left foot towards your left wrist to tap it. Whether that actually happens visually or not doesn't matter. It's just the thought of engaging the core, lifting through the hip and tapping down. We're doing 3 on each side. You can drop the neck. Think about pulling the belly button in as far as you can. And again, even if that foot doesn't go anywhere, you can still, slide it forward and back. Start where you are today and allow yourself to practice. Awesome job. Option to take your crow here as we make our way to downward facing dog, or you can head there however you like. If you're feeling good in your crow, you can shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. I think my phone's following a little bit. Awesome job. Flow your way all the way to down dog. Sigh out your breath. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, warrior one. 95-degree bend in the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Heel open. Open the shoulders and hips. Arms come to shoulder height. We're taking pulses in the right leg for 5, 4, lifting and lowering slightly, 3, awesome job, 2, 1, warrior 2, draw the right hand forward, flip the palm and reverse your warrior. Keep breathing. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle pose. Whew. Awesome job, everyone. Core is engaged here. Begin to drop the right hand down on the outside of the right foot. Step back into your side plank. Hand can come to hip, lowering and lifting the hips towards the sky, engaging the side body for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over, find a side body stretch, exaggerate the curve, and then roll into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, warrior one. Find equal weight between both legs. Exhale into warrior two. Taking those pulses here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Keeping the bend in the front leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Core is engaged. Beginning to find your side plank, dropping the left hand on the outside of the left foot. Stepping the foot back to meet the right. Hip dips on the other side. Shoulders stacked over wrists. 4, 3, 2, 1. Peel, open, stretch out the right side. Right arm goes up and over. And roll into your plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Your cheek can come down to rest on the mat. Arms can extend long. Chance is just looking at me like, what are you up to and when are you going to stop? Arms are down by your side. Preparing for locust, zip the legs and feet together. Inhale, lift arms, legs, and chest off the mat. Maybe find a clasp in the hands behind the lower back. Engaging the core. Shoulders are melting away from the ears. Awesome job. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Lower. Bring the arms up by your shoulders. Legs can spread apart, hip distance. We're doing swimmers now. Pedaling the arms and feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, begin to kick for 10 seconds. You can extend the arms all the way along for an added challenge. And draw them in here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything down. Windshield wipe the feet side to side. Draw the hands in towards your armpits. Inhale, cobra pose. Baby back bend. Exhale, roll down and make your way onto your back. Prepare preparing for bridge, you can get a sip of water. Refocusing the mind. If you have a block, you can grab that. If not, that's totally okay too. You can use a pillow, anything that you could put between your legs would work really. So, long ways coming into preparing for your bridge. Heels are directly down from the knees, sending in line with your hips. Fingertips can slightly graze the heels. Energetically squeezing that block between your legs. Inhale, lift the hips, find your bridge pose. Engage the glutes. Hold here. Keep breathing, awesome job. And slowly roll back down. Inhale, lift. Option to stay here, or you can extend the right leg long. Single leg bridge. Now we're going into our lowers and our lifts. So we're dropping the pelvis down, tapping the floor, and then lifting it back up. Again, with one leg in the air, both legs down. We have 3 more. Awesome job. Last one. And bring that right foot down. If you have it lifted, go and run into the other side. Inhale, lift the hips. Option to stay here or to extend the left leg long. Going into this hip thrust, lowering and lifting. 4 more. Awesome job. Last 2. Last one. And lower back down. Both feet can come down. You can remove that block. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Begin to rock yourself up through boat. Keeping the shins to hover over the ground. Bring your hands behind your head. You can stay here or you can take some bicycles with us. Twisting the right elbow towards the left knee as you extend the right leg long. Alternating through bicycles. For 5 seconds more. Engaging the core, shoulders are relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet down. So plant down on the mat. Again, if you have a block or pillow, you can place it between the legs. Go ahead and place your hands slightly behind you so your fingers are pointed towards your body. You can lean back into the arms for support here. Again, squeezing the block with the legs. Begin to point the toes. Take a breath in. On an exhale, lift the legs. Option to extend long or to come to tabletop. And then come down, toes, and then feet come flat. Awesome job. We have 5 more here. Engaging the core, thinking about keeping the upper body as still as you can. Just moving through the legs. Last 2. Awesome job. 1 more, feel the burn, breathe through it. If you're shaking, I am too. Awesome job, you can release that block. That was the last thing. Congrats, we're gonna go into cool down now. So you can extend those legs out long in front of you, coming into your staff pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, find that forward fold. Remembering that the goal is to draw the chest towards the legs, so allow yourself to find a bend in the knees if you'd like. Maybe even just hugging the legs here. And then slowly beginning to straighten the legs, crawl the arms out. Whew, I'm sweating. That was awesome. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for your body, for showing up for you this morning. Allow yourself to feel strong, empowered. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Let the neck relax. If you want to heel to those feet out slightly, creating some space for the chest to drop down a little lower, you can do that as well. Taking this cool down nice and slow. Few more breaths here. Remembering that it is first thing in the morning, so if you're feeling a little less flexible than normal, that's totally okay. The body is still waking up. Remember that you are warm and heated up from this practice, so your muscles are ready to stretch a little deeper. Allow your breath to relax the body, to ease your way further into the stretch. And slowly begin to peel yourself up. Draw the right foot in to meet the inside of the left thigh. Find your seated tree pose. Ground down through your sit bones. Sit up tall through the spine. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge forward over the left leg. Gently draw the chest down. Again, allowing yourself to have a bend in the leg. If that feels better in your body, slowly easing your way into stretching it out. I'm sorry if anyone absolutely hates this music. You can let me know and I can find something different. But I personally, it gets me so pumped. Go ahead and drop the left hand down on the inside of the left shin. Sweep the right arm up and over the side body. Find the side body stretch. If your hand comes down to meet the left foot, just be sure to keep the right shoulder open, stretching as far as you can and not letting the shoulder roll down, shortening that stretch. Your breath is still strong here, it's still audible. You're using it to deepen the stretch now that your muscles are warm. Slowly begin to peel the right arm up, dropping it back down on the mat or ground behind you. Sweep the left arm up into the sky, send the hips up. Let the left arm drop down behind you. Neck is relaxed, jaw is relaxed, maybe eyes are closed, hips and heart are open. Gate pose. And slowly sink back down into your seat, beginning to switch sides. You can shake out the legs, you can draw the left foot into the right, ground down through the sit bones. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge forward. I promise we're moving into some slower music after this song. Again, always the option to take little lifts on your inhale to gently drop further on an exhale. If you liked that side stretch, you can go ahead and take it on the other side, dropping the forearm down on the inside of the shin, sweeping the left arm up and over, taking the side body stretch. Closing the eyes. Now beginning to slow the mind, still having a strong breath. Reaching the left arm as far as you can before allowing it to drop down. Feel the stretch all the way down to the lower back. Exhale any tension, any sensations, any emotions that come up. Let them go this morning. Begin to find your gate pose. Sweeping the left arm up, planting it down behind you, lifting the hips, sending the right arm up and over. Finding that stretch in the lower back, opening the heart, relaxing the neck and jaw. And slowly finding your way back down into your seat. Extending the legs long. And slowly rolling the body down to come onto the back. Planting the feet so that the knees are extended towards the sky. Begin to hook the right foot over the left knee, figure four pose, hip drops open. Option to stay here or to lift the foot off the mat, finding a clasp around the hamstring or the shin. Gently drawing the legs in towards the chest. Or maybe finding that opposite pull, pulling in with the hands as you push away with the legs. Seeing which you prefer, rolling out the left ankle and toes, getting out any pops and cracks. Allowing the head to rest on the mat. Slowing the heart rate, lengthening your breath. From here, begin to extend the left leg down long on the mat. Hug the right knee into the chest. And then gently draw the knee over towards the left. Find your supine twist. Knee can come to rest on the floor, a pillow, or block. Allow yourself to stack your hips. Gaze can fall towards the right, arms can come out long. Or it can gently rest on the right thigh. Thinking about melting both shoulders down onto the mat. Drawing the belly button in. Creating more space for your twist. Thinking about lengthening all the way from head down to your toes. Slowly begin to draw the right knee back through center. Begin to kick the foot towards the sky. Take your right hand on the inside edge of the foot towards your heel, or you can take your peace sign fingers towards the big toe. Come into a happy baby pose. Let the leg fall open on the right. You can place the left hand gently on the hip to remind yourself to melt both hips down. Maybe extend through the leg, bending and straightening. And then gently bring the foot down, turn on the mat, bringing the left foot to cross over the right knee, coming into your figure four on the other side. Finding whichever variation felt best in your body. Maybe taking a moment to reflect on your practice. If there were parts that you labeled as negative, as hard, as bad, allow yourself to ask why, how you can flip the script, how you can maybe turn it into a challenge or a goal, something to conquer, to grow from. Begin to find your supine twist on the other side. Extend the right leg long, hugging the left knee into the chest, then drawing it slowly over towards the right. Gaze falls to the left. Hips are stacked. Stretching through fingertips all the way through toes, crown of the head. And if there are parts of your practice that you labeled as a positive, reflect on those too. Allow yourself to feel joy, to feel proud, accomplished, strong. Whatever those sensations were, acknowledging that both are important and that we can grow from both. Remembering still to breathe here. Begin to gently bring the left leg back through center. Taking that half happy baby on the other side. Maybe placing that right hand down on the right hip as a reminder to melt the hips down evenly.